Hello guys, it is Logan for the last episode of the first season for Lemington. This is just a roundup episode, so it might be a long one, it might not be a long one, we will see. But we do have some records to write down just because I want to actually remember them. And the first one is of course top goal scorer, because with this being a new club, it's going to be a record. And that is Kurt Willoughby with 38 goals, which is a high amount for a first season. I'm not going to lie, he did get injured during the season, and I think that slumped our points. Like we didn't do as well. We could have got a lot more wins than we did. While he was injured, he got injured a few times. So like I imagine every time start of the episode it goes, but I imagine that if he was fit throughout the whole of the season, then he would have done a bit better. Another record will be assists, and that is Callum getting 9 assists, which isn't that many, and he's a striker as well. You would think he'd get more goals, but I think he ended the season with 6, maybe 7 goals. Most player of the match awards went to Kurt again. So Kurt doing absolute bits. He got 13 of those, which is very good. So hopefully we get to keep Kurt going into the season. This is just like a little roundup before we go into the next season. They are the records that we're going to keep in place. It's like they're the permanent records trying to be beat every season, which is cool. It is pretty cool. So if you didn't watch last episode, you wouldn't have seen that we had missed out just because of FC United. They had us in the second last game of the season, and we lost, so there was no chance of us getting up after that. We'll go through the whole season now. We started off well, obviously, against the under-23s. Callum started off well, and I thought it would have been Callum overshadowing Willoughby, but then as we went on through pre-season, Willoughby scored another. Willoughby scored 3 more. Callum only scored the 1. Willoughby scored again. Willoughby scored 2 more times. It's just Willoughby was something else. He was. I think he's very good compared to this league. And then we got to our first game of the season where we lost 2-1, and it was our centre back to score our first goal. And then we went for a good 4 games, a good 4-game streak, and then we lost the streak. We lost the streak to Chorley. I don't think we won it at all against Chorley, but we finished higher. Altrincham, which let us down, not beating Kidderminster towards the end. And then this is where we drew with Kidderminster, and they were top of the league, and they just dipped ever since. So that was a good one. The FA Cup second round qualifications, that happened. That was a nice easy win for us. And then we had Stockport in the 3rd round. We got smashed. And our season's just been very hit and miss. We haven't had, except like the very start, we haven't had a very good win streak. We went on little unbeaten streaks every so often. Like here, we went on a 5-game unbeaten streak, which was good. It didn't last very long because we had to play AFC Telford, and a lot of draws against the bottom 3, and that really annoyed us. But we wanted to finish top half, and that's what we did. We finished in the top half of the league, obviously mid-table being 11th. The English FA Trophy, which is we got knocked out in the second round against Dover. We only had people score 1 goal in that competition. It wasn't the greatest competition. The FA Cup we reached the first round. I'm quite happy with it because we had a bit of money coming because of it. If we look at our financial state, You can see we're still down here. We've got an overall loss of 122,000, and we're currently spending 14,000 per week on wages, and we were only given £6,100 per week. So we haven't really stuck to that very well. I think it's just because I brung in a load of a lot of free agents. But the under 23s we'll have a look at now. They did even worse than us. They lost the majority of their games. I think they lost over 3/4 of their games. Probably the under 18s also did terribly, except in the Youth Cup. We did all right in the FA Youth Cup, getting to we got the first round, and we lost to Shrewsbury under 18s in the first round. So we had a good run in the cup there, and then we were a lot of losses again. All sides were very hit and miss. Yeah, we've got nothing on now, do we? No games at all. Great. So the tactic we stuck with all season was a 4-2-4, and it was beautiful. A beautiful 4-2-4, I have to say. We played very well in the 4-2-4. I'm not going to lie, we did actually do very well. And then I swapped Hudson and Galbraith, swapped them around partway through the season. Played a little better then, but then we dipped again. It was a very up and down season. Willoughby was the most consistent, and he wasn't even that consistent. That just shows you how consistent we were. The squad here, if we go all the way at the top, a lot of players were unhappy with playing times, so they wanted to be sold, but no one wanted them. Hudson, a lot of our wage budget is just going to Hudson, but his contract expires this year. Is it the 6th month? I don't know. January, February, March, April, May, June. So June's the 6th month. If I've done that correctly, I don't know. I don't actually know my months properly. But yeah, so a lot of these players' contracts expire, and they just don't want new contracts. So we're losing Holgate and Hudson. Luckily, we were able to sign a few to a new contract. We were losing both centre backs, which is a shame. Luckily, we've been able to sign Kurt Willoughby to next season. Only £275, which I thought was good. But if we go back to the tactics, just to see how our squad's doing, where do we need to improve? We need much better backup players, because a lot of our centre backs aren't centre backs. Like, our backup centre backs don't actually just play centre back; they're mainly left backs and right backs. So we just need good backups. O'Reilly, we don't need to worry about a keeper now because he played amazingly. It's the same with the wing, actually. I mean, we're going to need new players anyway, because Danny's gone on a free. That actually really annoyed me. He's gone on a complete free to Wraith. But yeah, that's just... Oh, squad depth. I didn't actually have a look at this because I didn't know where to find it. So Callum was the best striker we have, like star rating. He's the best striker and attacking midfielder we have, which just shows how great we are. He's not there. Why is Danny not there? Maybe because he's leaving, I don't know. But yeah, if you look at the centre backs, we have 2 centre backs, and then they're just 2 stars after that, and it's actually terrible. It's woeful. Yes, that is. I don't want Callum there. Jesus, why would I want Callum at right back? Yeah, our full back situation is a little bit better. It sort of dies off slowly, which is good. One of them wants to leave. I think it was Lonsdale. No, it was Little, but then he was like, no, it's fine, you can keep me here now. And then goalkeepers, O'Neill and Excel are the spare goalkeepers we have there. Medical centre, I don't know. Mantak's a bit injured, is he? I don't know. Ben Hurst got a broken ankle, so we didn't see a lot of him towards the end, which was a shame, because it would have been nice to see him do something. What was his stats for the season? Did he score? Let's have a look. Non-competitive, he scored 3, but competitive, he only scored. He scored 0. He didn't score any, which you would expect from someone who's only 2-star rating. So we'll go back to home. So York are champions of this league, like Salford were in the season just gone, and Stockport, Hereford, Telford, Brackley, FC United and Kidderminster are all going to have to go through the playoff. The playoff procedure. There's 3 rounds to it. So you got first round, then the semi-final, and then the final. No point looking at them. We're not going to be able to see them yet. So yeah, we'll have a look at through the leagues now. The Vanarama National League, Barnet, Barham Wood, FC Halifax and Aldershot all in the playoffs. And Salford getting back-to-back promotions, 91 points. Dover are in the league above us. I didn't know that. League 2 Notts County were yo-yoing with Yeovil the whole season. Like it was Notts County and Yeovil changing from first to second constantly. Their games haven't finished yet, have they not? Got 24 teams. Oh, Tranmere got relegated. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. They might play me soon. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so they play 26 games. So they've got 1 game left. So Oldham still have a chance, but if it goes how it's going, then Carlisle, Exeter, Cambridge, Forest Green are all going to go into the playoffs. Notts County, Yeovil and Lincoln all getting automatically promoted into League 1, where Barnsley won the league compared to Sunderland. Well, they're promoted. I think they're... Yeah, it's exactly the same with them. They still have a few more games to go. But hopefully, I imagine Barnsley will win the league over Sunderland, which would be enjoyable to watch. Blackburn are confirmed champions in of the championship, with Stoke getting automatically promoted behind them. Aston Villa, Middlesbrough, Sheffield United and Leeds all in the playoff places currently. Some of them haven't finished off all the games. And in the Premier League, Man City are champions. Oh no, they're not. Well, I think they will be. They only play 36 games, don't they? Yeah, they do. Only 36. No, it's 38. It's 38 games, but it's looking like City are going to be champions. Anyway, because they've been on top the majority of the season. Liverpool dipped in form massively. Newcastle are just about surviving at the moment. Cardiff are going down. Huddersfield and Fulham look to be on their way out, but they'll just have to wait until the end of the season. I didn't realise it wasn't actually that, I didn't realise everyone else's seasons hadn't finished yet. Like deciding who are champions and that, I didn't realise that hadn't been decided. I don't know what else there is. I don't know. Well, for next season, I am hoping to push for a playoff place. If I don't get automatic promotion, automatic promotion is what I want. But we all know you can't always get that. I am probably gonna try and get better youth facilities. Where is my youth stability? Stability. Youth. I can't remember the word. Youth facility. Because we've got poor facility, so I wouldn't mind getting that upgraded. But yeah, I think that's about it. That is about it. A lot of players came. A lot of players came from Newcastle Academy, and they just got played. Well, they didn't get played, but they actually beat our under-18s. I think it was. I can check. I think. Let's have a look. It was towards the end of the season. No, it must have been the under-18s then. I mean, I guess they had nothing to do towards the end of the season. Yes, they lost 4-2 to Lemington FC youth candidates, and I think they all got contracts. They all got youth contracts. Graham Wilkinson is a one that he doesn't look good. Like, his potential rating is a half a star, like half a gold star and a black star, which isn't great. But that's what you're going to get from the youth academy when your youth academy is this one. So I think youth academy is something I am going to ask to improve when I find out how to. But yeah, I think apart from that, that is it. Going into the next season, I'm going to try and make improvements, and then I will be back. But I hope you did enjoy the season. I hope you will stay around for the next season. We're already 7 episodes in. We've been doing this for a week now. So if you did enjoy, do leave a like. Subscribe if you are new. Turn on notifications so you don't actually miss an episode. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.